right. Swear we could have met in a past life. Dreaming every night like the last time. So I end all my days with you. Yeah, we should share a backseat in a taxi to get home. No need for either of us at this point to sleep alone. 'Cause I
Hi everybody, let me tell you how much of a dork that I am. So I just did the whole intro that you see here, and then I started talking and I was like, oh, I need to go live. So we've got that going for me. And then sorry I'm late. I had a feeling this would happen where I had a session from 9 and usually they're scheduled till 10, so like a 60-minute appointment. But this person invited their mother, and the mother also did this to me a couple weeks ago when we just chatted about, like, I had to get some history of the person. She chatted and she chatted and she chatted. And I was like, I'm trying to wrap up. I literally did all my little things of, hey, I'm wrapping up now. And she still went on and on and on. So, yeah, sometimes we have anxious parents that just contribute to me having to take forever. So I'm so sorry I'm late. So what am I doing today? Currently, I'm just trying to figure out what's next. I was like, oh my gosh, I need to go live. I hate like being late to stuff, even though I know this isn't like life or death, but I hate being late for stuff. So I finished my book yesterday. What was I reading? The Zodiac Academy 0.5. So that was a grand old time. I'm currently working on alpha reading a book called The Devil's Carousel. And it's not on Goodreads or Storygraph yet. The author is currently trying to, like, so if you're not familiar with alpha reading, it's usually the people who get the work first, like the book or the whatever they're doing, the manuscript, and we review it, see if there's any consistency. So I'm working my way through that before it goes to the person's editor. And then from there, I think they get some, like, they have to do revisions, and then you get some beta readers who kind of do a little bit of what alpha readers do. Then it goes through a couple of rounds of edits. And then eventually the ARC people are the people who get like the clean, polished version of a manuscript. So I'm working on that. I think I'm like, let me show y'all. So I printed it out because I just tend to do better with written stuff. I've gotten through like this much of it, and it's like kind of like a document, right? It's like written like that. But I've gotten through about 34-ish pages of it so far, 35 pages. And I don't know how many's here. I'm just numbering as I go. But it's interesting so far. It's like a circus, dark romance circus type of deal. And let me see if I can pull up these tropes real quick. She did a little Instagram post recently that had like tropes. And I was like, ooh, that's cool. I told her I would talk about it today too. I don't know how to use Instagram. Here it is. Okay. And we're getting like lots of cover art stuff. Okay, here we go. It's a macabre horror gore, morally gray main male character, forbidden love. We've got lovers to enemies, second chance romance, captivity and rescue, revenge. Like I said, it's a circus. It takes place at a circus. Has angels and demons, and past life / amnesia trope. So if that sounds interesting to you, let me know, because I might be able to pass along your name to the author. And this author is like looking for all types of readers, so they want to get their book out there. So that's what I'm working on in terms of like reading stuff. And I've slowly been pushing out Arc August content today. So after I wrap up sprints, I might go a little longer today. I have been awake since 2:30, 2:45 this morning. It's 10:30 here now. So I've been awake that long. So I was going to go to the gym today, but I was like, I don't know if I have the brain function to do that. So I may go a little bit longer for sprints. Okay. I'll stop rambling. But let us see who's here. Also, if you're here and you're participating in Comic Con Readathon, log your points. You get points for joining host sprints. Hello, Keiko. Sitting sick in bed, booping by before going to watch my show again. What are you watching? I hope you feel better, by the way. Hi, Mai. How are you? Hello, Abby. Hello, Rachella. And Ashley. And Kimberly. Hello. Submitted my first book. Very nice. Hope to finish a second one today. That is awesome. Hello, Nicole. Hooray to my... Oh, Vanessa. Yeah, I think you said this when I was like, I hadn't gone live yet, but I had done the intro. And I was just like talking and I was like, oh, I'm not even live. Hey, Allie, reading The Wedding Sisters. I can read The Wedding Sisters, just starting it over these sprints. The Wedding Sisters. Who's that by? I'm not doing Comic-Con, but I'm here for the vibes. That's A-okay. You can join for whatever, if you want to just be productive, if you want to read, if you want to, what's the word? The first word that came to mind was lump. If you want to lump. And I was like, that is not right. Because my partner sings this song that goes like, she's lump. And it's kind of, I don't even know what it's about. But sometimes I'll tell him I'm being a lump on a log when I'm just like, I just can't, can't do anything. Therapist problems, definitely understand. Yeah. And I generally, with my feedback sessions, I don't, I do try to keep it with like a 60-minute time frame, but I only do one a day because I know they can go over. And I'm like, I'd rather spend more time with the person explaining stuff than have to go back and do more work later, I'm starting The God in the Gumiho by Sophie Kim. So I've been seeing this one pop up a lot more along with Darker by 4 by June C.L. Tan, because so many people are doing if you like K-pop demon hunters, you'll like these books. So this one comes up and then Darker by 4. And I'm like, can we recommend more than these two books because they're by Asian people? Come on. Thanks for hosting sprints and keeping me company while I work today. I'm glad that I could do that, Courtney. Lovers to enemies, right? You don't see that a lot. Me, please, for the name passed along to the author. Okay, I'm going to star you, and then I... actually, can you DM me either on Instagram or... Instagram would be best, so that way I can just, screenshot your profile name and then be like, this person wants to read. I'm reading How to Survive a Horror Story and hoping to finish today. Sounds fun. Hello, Liz. Just came back from a walk, 2 miles. Very nice. I'm hoping that when I go out later today, oh gosh, no, I shouldn't have looked at this. It's hot as hell outside. It's already 82 degrees and we're getting up to 87 with no rain until next Monday. I forgot to say hello first. Hi. Hi, Maggie. I just applied for a replacement driver's license and now my next job. I don't know what's more urgent. I think the most urgent thing is calling the car insurance agent. Any tips? I mean, I guess it depends. Do you need a car to get to the job? I don't know, because it depends, I guess, on where the job is and the need for money. Are there other ways to potentially get to a job? So I think there's some other questions that might need some answering first. Loving the Arc August theme. I know I have 2 more posts I think that are going to go out before the announcement goes out at 12:30. So excited. Hello, is it K Chanel or K Shane? I'm not sure. The L's and the ones always trip me up in the eyes. I'm reading Bride. Let me know what you'd like me to call you. Bonus points! To be clear, that was more of a sometimes adulting advice can be found in the collective and not a belief that you all hold answers. Oh, a Chinese drama. I haven't heard of Comic Con Readathon before. Well, Stephanie, you want to post that announcer video? Did I post it down below? I didn't post it down below, but I'll have to go back and add it. Stephanie, can you post it, please? And you'll laugh at me, Kim, because the team I chose, because Stephanie said, oh, what team do you guys want to be on? I chose Team Hard Rock because I'm immature like that. Me too. Hello, currently packing the last things I need for my vacation to Spain. Hopefully I'll get some time to read later. That is so exciting. I went to Spain 2 years ago. Was it already 2 years ago? Was it last year? I don't think it was last year. I think it was 2 years ago. And it was really cool. I didn't like the person that I went with because she was a little annoying. But yeah, that's a whole that's a whole different story. She was very clingy. Like she couldn't like do anything by herself. And I was like, I need to breathe. Like I just wanted to go sit up at the pool one day. And she was like, but I want to go like to this one shop around the corner. I was like, just go. You're not that far from the hotel. Like, just go. I actually joined a bit late. Is everyone reading comics? So you don't have to read just comics. You can read whatever you want. There's actually, I saw Stephanie posted it later in the comments, but there's a Discord that we have and then a Google Doc that explains like how you can get all these points. So some of it could be like you get points for reading from like authors or panelists that are attending Comic Cons, and it doesn't just have to be like San Diego Comic Con. It could be like different Comic Cons. So you get like different bonus points. There's a lot of different ways that you can earn points, and it's really easy to read just like what you're normally going to read maybe, and then apply some points. Like that's what I did yesterday. Is I started Zodiac Academy, and I just applied points for Abbott Elementary, and I think it was a book that takes place at a school or an academic setting. I think that was the one I used. Remember, I'm participating in 3 readathons, so I'm like, what prompts fit where? Took my dog out when it was silent. Now it's, I read this as pooping. Now it's popping in here. I liked The God and the Gumiho. Hey, Lynn, I'm here, but probably won't be able to hear you well. They're working on my patio. Lots of drilling. That's not fun. I had the trash. Well, some truck came by. I don't know if it was a trash truck in particular, but they came by when I was in my session. I was like, y'all never come when I'm not talking. So just be prepared for another truck to come by to collect things at some point. Hello, Infinite Library. I'm probably going to read volume 5 of Cat Plus Gamer during these sprints. I love that series. I hope that you continue to enjoy it. I think the 7th one, it's over here on my little couch because I was going to do a wrap up of my books today. But the 7th one is my favorite when she starts working from home. I read Darker by 4 last month. It was really good. I've heard. It's by Jamie Brenner. It should be a fun, goofy time. There are 3 sisters that get engaged in the same year, and their parents want them to try a triple wedding. I'm sure insanity will ensue. That's kind of, okay, I get it. Like, you kind of want to, like, save money on a wedding. I don't know how the logistics are for this particular book, but, like, wanting to save money. Because I'm the same way when it comes to, like, if I ever got pregnant, I'd want twins because I want 2 kids, but I'd want to just like have babies at the same time so I don't have to stay in the hospital twice and spend twice the amount of money, or experience pregnancies twice because I'm already going to be probably like a complainy person, or I already would be a complainy person. I am not pregnant. Axio and Kat Cho has K-pop and Korean mythology books. JC Lee's Nine-Tailed, Marie Lu's Stars and Smokes. I'm going to star this too, because those are some great recommendations. I missed Zodiac Academy Sprints. Did you enjoy the novella? I loved it. I gave it 4.5 stars, I think. I think that's what I gave it. But I really liked it. Like, I liked the setup. I liked the length. I feel like we got just enough. And it's really setting us up to go into the first book. Like, I already want to read the first book again. Currently in the middle of Elantris and We Shall Be Monsters. Awesome. 23% of Left of Forever. I'm liking it. I usually don't like married second chance romance, and I was hesitant to pick this up, but I'm glad I did. I'm enjoying it. If you haven't read Before I Let Go by Kennedy Ryan, that's a really good married second chance romance. Like, they got divorced, and then they like try to find their way back to each other. I'll like try not to spoil it, but I think that's a huge like trope. Ooh. Sorry. Kyle just texted me and said sushi this weekend. And I was like, yes. I'm excited to read it, Mai. Yes, I woke up early to go walking. I woke up late yesterday and it was hot outside. Not really hot, but not hot, but the sun was strong. I don't know if this is just an Asian thing, but I'm Asian, so I feel like I've just seen it be done a lot more in like Asian cultures, but like the umbrella when it's not raining outside. Yeah, because I was like, I need to shade myself from this nonsense. When did this XP roll out? Weird. So the YouTube's doing this thing lately where I guess if you engage more, you get these little crowns. So you'll see people have like number 1, number 2, number 3. And I think at the top somewhere you could click like top fans, and it's the people who've been here and have engaged. So you're not just like lurking, but you're commenting and stuff. There's even a thing too where some of you might have seen it the other day when I was in Katie Coulson's sprint, but you can do like super stickers and like super chats. So it's like YouTube's way of saying like, hey, you can like connect with this creator more. By no means do you don't feel obligated to do it unless you're like, oh yeah, I really want to do that. But like you could buy a sticker or a digital chat thing and it like shows up and it's like supporting the creator, and you get more points for stuff like that. So you'll see like your ranking, I guess, like go up. It's kind of interesting. So I don't really know what to do. Like I get these emails from YouTube. I don't know if everybody gets them, but like it's like a YouTube partner thingy that I get all the time, and it talks about like, oh, actually I got one today. I can like just read it. It's like a YouTube creator newsletter, and they like try to highlight people or even like events, but none of the events are like ever near me. So lately they've been talking about vertical live streams, which I'm assuming is very similar to, there's a ladybug on my book. That's so random. But I'm going to take a picture. I feel like I have ADHD, guys. I'm assuming it's similar to TikTok. Like if you go on TikTok live, you'll see, Jesus, thank you guys. I'll get there in a second. But if you go on TikTok, you'll see that like you can like, I don't know how TikTok works, to be honest. Like I'm trying to learn, but you'll see these like people, these creators will be like, yeah, like hit this button if you purchase this now, like we're gonna extend the stream or whatever, right? I don't know. It's kind of stuff like that. Let me skip ahead real quick. I don't know if it'll show up. Thank you so much, Felicia. You guys, I did not have to do that. I wish the stickers would show up on StreamYard. I can see it because I have you guys on my, like I have my YouTube up on my desktop, but it shows the pear. Is that what it is? A pear that has like a little workout band on its head. saying, hey, you. And then Nicole over here just like lurking. Thank you, Nicole. This is this different? Is this it's a super chat. So you didn't say anything though. You just said, hey, $5. Thank you so much, guys. You guys are amazing. So you'll notice that your, if you look now, Nicole and Felicia are like 1 and 2. So like they got more points because they bought things to support the creator. So I appreciate you guys. It's so amazing. Let me see. Sorry, that was like a long-winded answer to explain that question. We had 39 degrees Celsius here yesterday, and overnight it dropped to 24. It's the first heat wave, and there's already wildfires. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's a hot summer. I hope that everyone stays safe. I should probably mention what I'm reading. I'm reading The Hunger Games for the first time. That is so exciting, Abby. I hope that you're enjoying it. It's such a good series. Here is the Comic Con Readathon announcement. Thank you so much. This is our fearless leader, who is the creator of the Comic Con Readathon, and you're the host of a team. I couldn't tell you what team that you're the host of. Hold on. I'm going to look it up. Bayfront. I think that's the team. Yeah. I was like, I know it's the green team. I meant tasks. I already did buy a car. My externship is beyond the limit of a reasonable commute on public transit. It was time. Wait, is there more to this comment? It was time. Oh, you literally said right here, Team Bayfront is going to win. It's funny because you had a poll under like the Instagram channel thingy, and you said like which team's going to win. I didn't even vote for my own team. I don't know if you noticed that. K Chanel. All right. Did I say it right at first or no? Well, welcome in. Team Manchester. I always want to say Manchester United. Maggie, all books count. Lots of bonus options. Just joined your team for the readathon. Also, I'm the purple team, so Hard Rock. I had to do it because I'm an immature adult. Hi, Ro. Are there any plans for the holiday weekend? I took off tomorrow. Like I put in PTO, but I'm probably just going to work just to get ahead of things. Good morning, Nicole. I'm just getting into bed, but wanted to pop by and say hi. I am reading The Seven Skins of Esther Wilding by Holly Ringland. I hope you're enjoying it, and I hope you have a good sleep. I feel like I never get to see you anymore because by the time you go live, it's like your morning, but I'm like just getting off the computer, and then like I don't want to stare at screens anymore. And then by the time you're going to bed, I'm on the computer. Oh my gosh. Good morning, Grace. Listening to Blue Sisters by Coco Malore is currently 18% in. I think I saw on your Instagram, you posted some pictures. Was it engagement pictures? I think that's what it was. They looked really cute. Good morning to you, Felicia. I just bought a new parasol. How cute. I have Wicked Fox, but haven't gotten to it yet. Ooh, what is Wicked Fox? At the Stray Kids concert, we were all hiding from the sun under umbrellas. It's a readathon. Where do you find the fun readathons? Well, some of us create them or have friends that are like, hey, you want to join? You want to be a co-host? It's funny because I created Arc August, and I have a question. You guys will see the sign up form in a little bit if you want to join. But one of the questions is like, how did you hear about this readathon? And I made the host sign up as well so that I could calculate their points. But some of them are like, Vanessa asked me to do it, or Vanessa made me do it. So it was kind of funny. For sure, I was using the umbrella, but it was still hot for my comfort. Fun fact about me, I hate the heat. I also hate the heat. I hate it when it's 85 and plus degree. I love the winter, and I hate the summer. My ex actually wanted me to move to Texas, and I was like, hell no. I'm so sorry to anybody that lives in Texas or in the like deep south, but that is too hot for me. Like way too hot. I know like the humidity is a little different, but I'm not, that's not my, mm-mm. I've never felt the urge to comment more in chats since XP rolled out. The inner gamer in me, I guess. Yeah, I can see that. Like, it's like YouTube's way of trying to gamify engagement, I guess. Like, I don't know. Like, I never want you guys to feel forced to have to pay for anything. It's not like Twitch or whatever. Like, I always actually feel kind of awkward sometimes asking for money. That's why I was like, I don't even know if I'd want to do a Patreon. Like, yes, I want to get some sort of gain, I guess, from like content that I create. Like, it would be really nice to have it be like my job, and that's like how I bring in money and I'm able to take care of myself. But it's also like sometimes awkward for me to be like, I could just as easily make this free. I don't know. It's something I struggle with. Nicole, if you're doing Comic Con Readathon, she's on bonus points since she's doing panels with me. Oh, I thought you were talking about me. She's bonus points since she's doing panels with me there. Hi, Izzy. I have a potato baking in the oven, so I'll probably eat in the first sprint after I'm trying to catch up with my buddy reads for the Sunbearer trials. Very nice. Thank you, Stephanie. Could you post the Discord invite for this readathon, the one on your YouTube video? Oh, is expired. Okay. I may have to... Oh, Stephanie, there's a way to make it so that the invite doesn't expire. If you click on Discord, and you go to the top where you like invite people, like if you click the server name, invite people, where it says copy the link, right under that it says your invite link expires in 7 days. Click edit invite link, click never, and then generate a new link. And it should work. I don't know if me doing it just now changed it, but you tell me. Yeah, hopefully that helps you. Thank you. Oh, that was the link, by the way. There's actually such a fun way to support creators. I love that. Yeah, I mean, I think that maybe like that, how would I say, like that could be, actually, so who was it? Jessie from Reading with Jess. She had a charity stream last week or the week before, and she did like 24-hour sprints. And the way that she raised the money was like you would send a super chat or a sticker, like whatever that you wanted to do. I don't know if she left her like Venmo or whatever. I think like she just let it be through YouTube. So if you donated that way, it would like show up and she could like recognize you. And then she updated like this little graphic that she had that said like, oh, we reached like $1,000 for our goal or whatever. I thought that was really cool. Like that's a really cool, motivating, encouraging way. So if I ever did like that would actually be really fun to do like a charity stream of some sort. And just like any money raised from the live or whatever, like that would go towards whatever charity. I would just have to find one that I like and that I feel like could benefit, because there are some out there that are like they take donations, but where's their money going? So I would want to do like research on it. I started to type in the super chat and the app closed. That's okay. Thanks for all you do. Oh, I appreciate you. And I miss you. Team Bayfront. Green team supremacy. Curious about how big each team is, not that size matters. Actually, if you look on the Discord, there's a channel that says choose your team, and you can see how many people reacted to the emojis. Not everybody is on the Discord, but it gives you like a decent idea. My team is the biggest. Being the biggest is not always the best because that also means we have to work harder for our average to like be near the other teams who are smaller, if that makes any sense. I just hit 40 last week of my 78 reading goal. I'm a mood reader, so I usually have more than one current book that I'm reading at one time. That is amazing. Felicia, you're like halfway there, basically. You're over halfway. So that is amazing. Hello, Donna. How are you today? They were. Thank you so much. Yes, such a cutie. Nearly 1 a.m. here. Oh, my goodness. Well, look, I was actually looking for you to stream last night, but I guess you and Coda weren't streaming. It's funny because I was up at like 2:30 in the morning, and one of the New Zealand streamers that I watch was up, and I was like, hey, but she was like literally signing off. Hello, Courtney. I made it out of bed. Gonna work out. Very nice. Are you working on a specific body part today, or is it a full body? Hope you have a great workout. I'm about to edit a summer reading vlog. Ooh. I've been going through my watch later list, so don't judge me if you see me commenting on something from 4 months ago. Invite me to all readathons. I will always enjoy. Somebody in the Hunger Games readathon that I'm in, they said this was like their first readathon, and they're participating in Herkiat as well. And they said, have you been using, no, are you using this readathon challenge or finding another one for there's a bingo board that's like to participate in a readathon. And they said, this is my first readathon in general, so I'm keen to hear any recs. And I was like, I'm a perpetual readathon junkie. I'm doing 3 readathons this month. And I was like, I want to insert that Willy Wonka song where he's like, I'm not going to sing it because I don't know if I'll get copyrighted, but come with me and you'll be in a world of pure imagination. And I was like, yeah, come with me and join all these damn readathons. There was a thunderstorm last night. Yay! It smells so nice outside now. I hope it feels cooler outside and not like humid. Me too, because I'm not feeling it today. Me neither. You heard me literally at the beginning say I might just skip the gym today. I'm so excited for ARC August. Me too. Me too. Hello, Josephine. I'm working, but I'm really excited about ARC August, so I'm browsing NetGalley. Be careful. Don't go in a NetGalley requesting spree, because they will come all in at once. I actually went through this morning and cataloged my books on Goodreads, so because I was sharing, I think one of the video ideas I was having was to let the Shark team pick my books for some sort of project. I'm not really sure what yet, so I had to like update that so that way they could pick from the books. I'm saving my ARCs for August at this point. Super excited. I know I got to find all my physical ones too, because I got some from a Polycon this year. I was like, I probably should read these too. Maybe a dumb question, but can you participate in ARC August without doing all ARCs? I'll probably have 3 left by next month, and I'm wanting to take a break. Yes, so that's a good question. Even though, and I probably should have said it in the video, even though we are primarily focusing on ARCs, you can read whatever. So if you join, like for example, Kristen and her cats. So Kristen, I don't think participates in NetGalley at this time. Maybe we can entice her or encourage her, but she is welcome to join and not read ARCs, so she could still get points. But a big portion of this readathon is to really help and encourage those of us who maybe have a lot on our shelves, like over 200, to read them, and just not have that many. I am bonus points too for Comic Con Readathon. Yes. Was just about to go look at NetGalley. We can be bad together. Look at me influencing people. This question, that statement I just said was more directed at Kristen, because she's gonna laugh at me for that. A new link to the Discord. Woo! Magic! Did you have to go in and change it, or did it stay when I changed it just now? I also plan on doing the spring cleaning bingo board this weekend. Yes. So there's one in the Hose for Pros Discord, which that's linked down below too. In the springtime, I put up like a bingo board for if you want to complete it. It has, it's been a while since I've looked at it, but it has, where is it? Spring cleaning digital declutter. I did a bingo board. Where is it? There's one that is actual like spring cleaning, like of your house. So it's like clean the fridge, clean the windows, wash your bed sheets, vacuum. So just like little things that you could do around the house to kind of keep your house clean. There's also one that is for books. So the book one, there's like a hard mode and like an easy mode. So Bree came up with some of the easy mode prompts that are like, it's like less prompts to do. So a one-word title, a recommended book, found family, and then the big one I did, and it has like a lot more prompts on it. So you can kind of pick and choose how you want to do it. If you want to do like a standard 5 in a row bingo or a blackout bingo or whatever figuration that you want to do. It's just to motivate people to read. Sounds like a plan. I've just been super off all year, so hopefully can still join. Yes. Teams range from 8 to 20 right now. I'll be sad if you don't join my team, but I know some other teams could use some love too. So if your favorite color is maybe like blue or red, let me see. No, orange or blue. Orange or blue. Join those teams. But Kristen, you can't leave because I know your favorite color is blue. You also have to remember that YouTube takes a cut from all super chats and stickers. If you do a charity stream, you need to let people know that not all the funds will go to the charity. That's true. I could also do like, unless you make up the difference. So I could also do like, if you did, I don't remember what cut YouTube takes, but like, let's say you did a $5 donation or something, but YouTube only gives me $4. The portion that I would be putting in would be the $1, right? So like anything that you say is like going to go towards it, and I'll just cover the fees. Hello, Ryan. First time being able to catch your sprints. Did I say your name right? Please let me know. Is it Ryan or Ryan? No judgments here. Hi, Livia. I shall sign up my cats. Ooh, whispers. I do have NetGalley FOMO. I have around 140 books on NetGalley. Nicole, do you remember what my total was like the last time I told you? It was like under 200. Now it's above 200. I changed it. Okay, so I guess it doesn't stay for everybody. Like each individual has to change it. Log my bonus points. Go Rocks. Hi, Nicole. Good morning, Livia. Hi, Bonnie. The announcement video for August will be up today, right? Yes, in about an hour and a half. Leaves. I just came back from grocery shopping, and I'm going to cool myself with an ice cream. Yum. Wow. Ryan, like the boy. I mean, Ryan's a girl name too. So, or it could be unisex. So like, okay, this is just my opinion. If I ever had a child and I got to name the child, I would like to name it a name that is a traditionally boy name. So Ryan or Kyle, like, I think those are so cool. I have a friend who her name is Stuart, and it's like her grandfather's name. I just think that's so cool. Like a traditionally boy name for a female. Yeah. I have a box. Here's my box. I'll show you. I updated it today, but this is my box of NetGalley books, and the box is full. So like each of these little papers represents a NetGalley book. So I can't really add much more to it, and I'm actually very selective. I was like, conservative, maybe it's not the right word, but I'm very selective on what I pick now because I know I have so many. I've looked at a couple of emails that I've gotten from publishers who are like, hey, do you want this arc? And I'm like, ooh, yeah, like you're offering me an arc, I want it. But then I was like, you know what, Vanessa, you have enough. Practice some self-control. So I'm really trying. I'm really, really trying. And I actually, what I've been doing lately is that if something comes through on NetGalley that I'm interested in, and I know I won't read it anytime soon, is I will put it on a list that I call books to consider. And every so often I'll look through that list and I'm like, oh, I'm glad I didn't request that just because I liked the cover, because maybe it came out and it wasn't getting good reviews, or I was like not interested in it anymore. So it was definitely like going to be an impulse request. So that has been really helpful. So excited for it. I may be biased, but I also like traditionally boy names for girls. We do. I love a good NetGalley requesting binge, but you have outdone me. I know somebody, I don't remember who it was, but they said they had like requested 1,000 books, and I think maybe they had read like 100 or 200 of them, and I was like, or maybe it was like 3,000 and they read 1,000, and I was like, dang, that's a lot. That's gonna take forever to keep up with. I probably would just get rid of that NetGalley account. That's awesome. Love the NetGalley box idea. I need a physical representation of stuff sometimes, so this is helpful. I did so good with NetGalley backlist in May and June. I read 12 books between the 2 months, and bumped my score 10%, so 33 to 43, ready for August. I am truly impressed by one of the questions on the sign-up form is, what's your NetGalley score at now? And I talk about it's like a confidential thing. Like I'm not going to out people and say like, oh, Josephine has a 43. Like, who am I to judge? Mine's at 46 right now. But there's people who are like willing to share and say like, oh, I have like a 3% and I want to get up to 10% or whatever. So there's some people who consistently do really well at NetGalley and have like 100% or 90%. I'm like, that is so cool. Like I aspire. No, we can't get another box, especially because this one's so cute. I got this from, I think some candles came in it or some sort of care package came in it. And I was like, this is too cute to throw away. And it's actually a pretty good quality box. So I just keep it. And it just kind of sits on my shelves, like in one of these little, well, right now it sits on my desk, but one of these little shelves that really can't hold books. This is true. I do message Kristen sometimes when I get emails, and it is a lot. I did actually get, let me show y'all. So one of my people's, they sent a NetGalley widget for a book, and they said, we do have some physical arcs if you want one. And I was like, oh, I'll take it. So I requested one. This one is like coming out, I think, in a couple days. So, oh yeah, here it is. This is from Berkeley. So I was like, ooh, I want to get in Berkeley's good graces. So let me try to review their thingy. July 8th is when it comes out. So I'll probably try to read this during Summerween. I feel like it could be a good book to fit into Summerween because it's The World's Greatest Detective and Her Just Okay Assistant by Liza Tully. So give that a shot. Yeah, that's a lot of books. Coda has me requesting a heap over the past week. What's he been asking me to request? 1K is a lot. I would never get the number down. It is a lot. I have too many unread books on my shelf to be messing around with NetGalley. I mean, I have that too. I need to do videos for my physical TBR, my NetGalley TBR, and my, I don't know if I'll do Kindle. I feel like Kindle is just like a black hole. I'm currently at 57%. I was at 69 2 weeks ago. Oh no. I'd love to stay over 40. Not sure I've been able to keep it over 40 consistently. I think, I mean, I definitely, so I'm in the hundreds now, right? So I'm, what am I at? let me see. My let's see, my requested books that I've been approved for 381, and I've sent feedback for 174. I do have a couple of books as I was going through this morning and cataloging and stuff. I think I have 3 books total that I've already read. I just haven't rated them. So if I rate those, my thing will probably go up like a percent. But I think the highest I've seen my percentage in a while was like 53 or 56. It was like one of those numbers. But then, you go on a requesting spree and people influence you to get stuff that you probably didn't need to get. Look at the picture I sent on Discord. Am I influencing you? Kristen is trying to sign up for NetGalley potentially. I have 13 reviews to write for NetGalley, so that should get me back up into the 60s. That's good. I think Kindle is only vibes, for real. I feel like I just get stuff, and if I have, like, for example, this month later, I have like a little collab that I want to participate in, so I'm reading 2 books for it. That's like the only way things ever get read. Shimmy's in. Hello. Hi. Hello, Dee Dee. How are you today? Hello from Livia. Hi, back to Livia. I will have a couple more that I should finish, and that will take me to 16 to review. That's not too bad. Whew, that's a lot. A lot that we have to read down. All right, so let us get into our first sprint. Ooh, Coda has me requesting LGBT horror and YA stories. Okay. I need to see these. Nicole. Man, we don't yell at each other anymore. I feel like, I don't know. Do you guys still go, Nicole, Coda, Dee Dee? Do we still do that? I don't know. All right. So because this is Comic Con Readathon, let me share my screen. Maybe some of you know who this is. Maybe, just maybe. This is Luffy from One Piece. I thought this would be really cute. Hi, Dee Dee. But yeah, I thought it'd be kind of like on theme. So let's go ahead and do a 50-minute sprint. Then we'll catch up. And I'll probably go a little longer than 2 hours today, because why not? See you soon. Hello and welcome back. I am trying to finish posting something, so I need 1 second. I realized that I forgot to do a post earlier, and then this is for ARC August, and now I'm like, oh shoot, I need to do the next post so that they can all be done before 12:30, because 12:30 is coming up really soon. And what happens if I'm still talking by 12:30? So I'm just trying to type this out real quick. And I think it's good to go. And then I gotta tag people. What did I do during that sprint? I went for a walk with Daisy, and what did I do? Had some lunch. Oh, it was like nice outside. Like, it's humid, but it's not as humid as it has been. Like, it was only 56% humidity, which is really nice. Because it's been like 80% humidity lately, but it was actually really, really nice walking in the shade. There's like some parts where you walk on the sidewalk, the townhouses are just so big that it provides some shade for part of the sidewalk. So I walked Daisy like around the little courtyard area, and it was really nice in the shade. Like, once I got to the sun, that's when it was sweaty times. Okay, I posted it to the ARC August Instagram, the thing I was doing, because I am revealing teams. So now I just need to post it to my Instagram. So all the teams are under ARC August. So you should see 6 lovely posts from today. And then the announcement video comes out in about 25 or 24 minutes. So, okay. Hold on. Where's my tab? I know I'm a little all over the place. I was not ready for this. I was not ready. Okay. What did you guys get up to? I literally feel like I have ADHD today. Luffy! He's going to be the king of the pirates. Yes. I love this show. I have not read the manga, though, so that's just an endeavor I don't know that I want to intake's not the right word, partake in. But there's over 1,000 episodes for context. It's a very, very long anime, and the manga obviously also, it's like that also has a bunch of episodes or whatever to it, chapters. I think they're what they're called. Good night, Nicole. Hope you sleep well. And Kristen requested her first NetGalley book, a Christian nonfiction book. Awesome. Do not rate it. Like, even if you decide this is a terrible book, put that you DNF'd it at whatever percent and whatever reasons you didn't like it. But I would not say, I'm not going to rate this book, because then you start going downhill with your feedback ratio. But also don't go on a requesting spree, because it can get pretty enticing sometimes, especially with like authors or covers or just blurbs that sound interesting. What's the do as I say, not as I do? Hello, Ash. Can't stay, unfortunately, but just here to say hi and hit the like button. Hate to miss any trash talking. I don't think we're doing any trash talking at the moment, which is, it's peaceful. It's calm. Hey, Andy. How are you? Kristen, which one? Didn't read anything. I showered and need to make my first morning coffee. I read 35 pages of The God in the Bikini. Wait, is this supposed to say The God in the Gumiho? And had lunch. The God in the Bikini? Is that actually the title? I could have swore it was the God and the Gumiho. Got to chapter 28 of Sounds Like Love by Ashley Poston. Very nice. Up to page 300 on Scythe. Awesome. Did some social media commenting and wrote up a big email for work. Ooh. That sounds ominous. Made it to 71% of How to Survive a Horror Story. That is amazing. Also chatting with my Comic Con boss about an email I got this morning that annoyed me. Can you share or no? Hi, Shannon. Made friends with the like button. Shannon is also sprinting right now if you want to pop over and say hello. I got to 10% of A Kingdom This Cursed and Empty. I'm going to eat lunch and shower soon because I'm making my husband take me out of the house to do something today. I don't know what yet, though. 84 degrees, high of 100 degrees, 59% humidity. Oh, so our weather is kind of similar right now. Not the 100 degrees part. I ate lunch and started a rewatch of The Princess Bride. I chatted with my son and husband and sprint hopped on Paula's channel. I'm starting to read The Priory of the Orange Tree. That's a big book. I've watched like 15 episodes of the anime, the first season of live action, and I'll be reading book 3 of the manga this month for the readathon. It's a big endeavor. Also, I'm so sorry if my internet connection is going out. I don't know what happened. Let me try to close some things. I might have like too many things open at the moment. Ooh, speaking of NetGalley, NetGalley decided, hey, you can request this heart-pounding thriller tailor-made for YA book talkers. Scream meets Scooby-Doo in this electrifying horror novel. Okay. I don't know if I want to read that, but okay. Let's see, I'm closing some stuff. Too many things open right now. Oh yeah, there's like 12 windows open. Hold up. Okay, I think I only have one window open now. Okay. Hopefully that helps, because I know it was getting kind of grainy for a second. Back before I left Japan, I got to go to One Piece Dome. They took over the Sapporo baseball dome with huge inflatable One Piece stuff. That's really cool. I would love to go to Japan, and I think I would have the time of my life there. Working on printed the new sheet for this month's Faded Adventures. A little behind. I got the email. I would read The God in the Bikini. It's only calm because we're in the happy place before first rankings hit, right? God in the Bikini sounds fantastic. I love the Princess Bride movie and the book too. This is towards Lynn. Uh-oh. I requested a handful of Christian books to see what happens. Be careful, Kristen, because you're going to have like 30 books and you're going to be like, oh crap, I got approved for all 30. It's not an endeavor you want to undertake. Finished packing and read a few pages. Now I only need to bring a key to our neighbors so they can come feed our cats. Oh, that's nice that they're going to take care of your cats while you're away. Love The Princess Bride. Also like the book. I don't know if I've seen this. I'm really bad with movies, though. Not too ominous. I pitched an idea that's very different and somehow found myself in charge. Bosses. Ooh, I got a package delivered. Bosses are asking questions about the production, so I had to answer vision type things. So you did like thinking. Hi, Shannon. This is from Livia. Hello, Gabby. I'm just joining. I'm working from home, but I'm almost done with my audiobook, Head Above Water by C.E. Richie? I'm never sure how to say names like this. Annoying email was from someone at a writing organization. Hold on. I know I talk forever. from a writing organization that doesn't understand. She doesn't get to do whatever she wants. She's like, I need a bunch of badges. I'm doing 2 panels. And I'm like, no, you have to have these things approved by me. You don't tell me what to do with bookish things. Yeah, Stephanie's the boss. Hello, Olivia. I lived there for 4 years and off and on for 1 more. I miss every day. I'm afraid if I go to Japan, I will not want to leave. A lot of people are sprinting today. I saw that Lexi just went live from Books with Lexi. Jordan from Sorry Booked Solid just went live. And Paula's sprinting. Oh gosh, who else did I see was sprinting? Oh, Shannon is sprinting. It was like, I'm trying to hop around to as many people as I can. Just a lot going on today. 30 books is not a handful. Depends on how big the books are. I might be able to hold 30 books in my hand that are like all this size, you know? But if they were all as big as Shannon's book, probably not. I'm not going to grab that off the shelf right now. But if they're it's a little bit bigger than this. But that would be a lot of books to hold. That's a handful. You've never seen The Princess Bride? How inconceivable. Look, I haven't seen a lot of classic movies. I requested like 5. I hope that it goes well, and I hope that you like everything that you requested. It's like sometimes I'll request things and I'm like, oh, this is not what I thought it would be. Or I maybe just wasn't as interested in it as I thought I would be. My fridge is filled with The Princess Bride magnets. Oh my God. Shannon, I read this as my fridge was filled with maggots at first, and I was like, ew, that is not fun. Totally different when you read correctly, you know? Daggone right, I'm the boss. Plus, all they want to bring is crusty old white men I've never heard of. Okay, 90% haven't heard of, and I'm trying to improve diversity. I just rewatched The Princess Bride over the weekend. Iconic. Why is everybody watching this all of a sudden? Yes. Lol, maggots. I know. I was like, that is a totally different thing that we would be talking about. Okay, I need to figure out what I'm doing because I got really sidetracked. Oh yeah, I have an announcement video that's about to come out. So perhaps during the sprint, you may watch it. I'll link it here. But it's an announcement video for a readathon next month called Arc August. So if you see that pop up with shark, that's what it's all about. You'll see what the whole shark thing is. It's so good. Next thumbnail, I better see you holding 30 books. Oh my gosh. I read The Princess Bride, but I've never seen it. I should do that at some point. Let me see. Have I seen this? This doesn't look familiar to me. Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen this. I'm vying for moderator of the Main Guys panel in Tampa, so it was research. The Princess Bride is Angel's host fate. Oh, that's why. Okay. I did put a host fave show on there that I wish that they would have kept going, but they had to they canceled it because I guess it just wasn't getting good viewership. But Drop Dead Diva was like my favorite show. I think it was like in college when I watched it. It's an old show, but I loved it. I'm off to visit my mom. I hope you have a good time with your mom, Nicole. 1000% agreed. I don't really rewatch anything, barely watch TV, but I'll rewatch The Princess Bride anytime. And the movie's iconic. Lynn has never heard of The Princess Bride. Have a lovely day, everyone. This is from Nicole. Let me explain. No, there is too much. Let me sum up. I've only seen clips from that movie. I don't even know if I've seen clips from it. It's like the movie cover itself and these people, I don't even know these people. Maybe if I started watching, I'd be like, oh, I have seen this. But I have not seen a lot of classic stuff. Like, we didn't have cable growing up, so I just wasn't exposed to stuff. LOL, just watch it. Oh, never read. Never read. Why did I read this as never watched? Never read or watched it. I did not know about the movie until I got on the internet. Yeah, I would say like I'm not like a huge like movie watcher in general, and like Kyle has to actually tell me about TV shows. Otherwise, like I really don't know what comes out because I just I'm in my own world a lot of the time. Just stay in my own head. No more rhyming. I mean it. Anybody want a peanut? These are probably quotes from this movie, and it's just going like right over my head. Classic. It came out when I was a kid in the 80s. Now I feel old. I'm not far behind you. I was born in the 90s. Yes, OMG to Stephanie. Yeah, so these must be quotes that, again, they're just like going right over my head. All right, I'm going to put us on a sprint, and I'm going to start doing some little preppy prep stuff for ARC August. Like, I'm going to start blasting it everywhere. Don't forget to log your points for Comic Con Readathon. So if you're looking to get extra bonus points for joining sprints today, I am bonus points today. All right, let me switch us over, and I'll see you guys in 50 minutes. Happy sprinting. Hello, welcome back, everybody. I'm excited. I'm pumped. I'm excited and just excited. I know I said excited like 3 times. Okay, so this was gonna be the last sprint. I've got some other stuff I need to go do today, and my laptop and internet are just struggling right now. And then apparently Kyle got home like 2 hours early, so he's gonna end up like starting to play video games and stuff, and it's just gonna suck the internet away, and it's not gonna be fun times. So that was the last sprint, and I didn't want to stream too long today, anyways. But lots of exciting things happened during that sprint. So I spent most of it getting the Arc August stuff situated. So this is the announcement video that I just put out today. So you can go check it out, see like what all the rules and the teams are. There is a link to sign up with the Google form. You can join the Discord and then select your emoji to join your team and get pretty hyped for it. I know August like literally just started, or July literally just started, but yeah. So there's that. And then what else is there? You can read the rules. I also talk about all the rules throughout. And if you have questions about anything, feel free to ask. I have like little bits and pieces that I'm trying to put together for August, because there are certain things I mentioned in the video that I'm going to be dropping throughout the month. So I have to prepare a lot this month. So it's a very busy July. Not just with the readathons I'm participating in and stuff, but preparing for next month. So that was one little bit of excitement that went up during that sprint. And then I didn't know this was going to go up today, or that she was even announcing anything. But Gabby has a new video out, and there might be some people that you recognize in this video. So definitely go check it out and come join on the fun. So very, very excited for just lots of excitement today. How many times can I say the word excite? Yeah, so that's kind of, I was just like fangirling, and my brain went to mush after I saw her video. So that's where I'm at right now. Let's see. Where did I leave off? I don't think I starred my last comment, but I think this was the last one. So Lynn said, yep, weird hearing that an 80s movie is a classic. Hi, Rita. Happy to see you popping in to say hi. And Smoochie's the likey. Thanks for popping in. Also, hello, Shauna. Glad I made it. I know I'm kind of ending soon anyways, but I'm glad you got to join for a little bit. Got a meeting to run off to in 30. Got my video posted already. Jumps for joy. And got commercial reshoots later today. Woohoo! Lots of productivity. Hi, Ren. Popping in to boop the like button. All day, I've been reading popping as pooping. So I'm struggling today. Hello, Sam. Took today off work, hoping to be productive. That's nice. I took tomorrow off of work. Well, I took the PTO for it, but I'm going to work anyways because I don't know what I'm doing today. So I kind of need to make it up. I'm getting very distracted today. Courtney says, I'm finishing up your Arc August video. Hopefully you can join us. Thanks for sprints. Thank you for joining, Lynn. Vanessa is popular and loved. I feel like those are, well, at least the first part, I feel like I've always known that I'm loved, but I don't always like acknowledge it. But the first part, I feel like that has like never been anything that I thought I would ever hear. I'm almost done proofing shows for the week and started logging reading time for the library so I can pick up my prizes when I pick up my 12 million comic book holds today. I have so much manga back here that I need to read, and there's some up here too that you guys can't see, but I need to read them before I give them back to the library, and they probably want their stuff back soon. Bye, Vanessa at Thesaurus. Just kidding. I'm excited for you. Magnets are maggots and popping is pooping. It's one of those days. Yes. Yes, it is. Thank you for Sprint. Thank you for joining, Shannon. This is why Vanessa loves audiobooks. Yeah, because I can't read, apparently. I mean, I I will say I do use like Speechify to help me, like when I'm trying to focus on something that I like, what do you call it? Like research articles for work or just like non-fiction-y text. I use Speechify a lot because I just cannot read something kind of boring. Even though it's like interesting at times, like nonfiction is not the most interesting thing to me. Like I like learning stuff, but I'd rather be in a fantasy world, you know, like a fictional world. But Speechify is like so helpful because it will just read this stuff to me. I'm so nice today. Thank you so much for the sprints. Going to finish my book. I hope it goes well. You should probably just return them without reading them. They need them back ASAP. No, I'm not going to fall for that. Wow. As you can tell, my brain is going to mush right now. Rock team. Every time I see these rocks, I think about, actually, it's one of my host favorite video or movies, Everything Everywhere All at Once. There's a scene where they like become rocks, basically. So every time I see the little emoji rocks, rock emojis, that's what I think about. Rock on. Yes, for the Hard Rock Hotel. Okay, so we're going to end sprints here, but I do have redirect set up, so you'll automatically be redirected to Jordan from Sorry Booked Solid. She is currently hosting some sprints for Sunrise on the Readathon, which is another Hunger Games inspired readathon. So if you're looking to sprint hop, I've got some redirects set up. I don't think I've ever redirected to her before, so I think that should be fun for you guys to meet Jordan. I think of Shrek. I like that boulder. That's a nice boulder. I have seen that movie. Alrighty, so I will see you guys tomorrow, actually. I have to change the time because I think I'm going to the gym in the morning. I was just trying to see if my trainer is having his 9:30 class. I'm not sure if it's just adjusted because of the holiday tomorrow. So I should be going live tomorrow for the Hunger Games sprints if you want to come join for that. All right, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good rest of your day. Bye.
Dreaming every night like a lie.